From WCPO 9, it's a new day.
I am so excited to have a phenomenal woman here in this studio. Yes, I am talking about Sandra Jones Mitchell. Sandra Jones Mitchell is the mother of Avondale of Cincinnati. Okay. She has a wonderful business, SOACT, where she helps older people through just aging. And I'm so, Miss Sandra, welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm excited about my life.
Yes, yes. So you have to share with me well, first of all, let's talk about SOACT.
Okay.
Tell us about it and why you decided to start your business.
All right. So it stands for Serving Older Adults Through Changing Times.
Yes.
Started on paper in 1989, and we became nonprofit in 1993. And so I was working in the nursing home in Avondale, and I was just curious about where the people was going during the day. And so I followed the bus all the way over to, at that time, Tri-Health had a adult day program. So I would go in there and sit, and at that time you were allowed to smoke in public buildings, and cigarette smoke was everywhere. And I said, so you guys come all the way over here to smoke cigarettes and drink coffee? I said, don't you want something else to do? They was like, sure. So the lady that was running that project, her name was Sandra Massey. We got together and we formed SOACT.
Wow, wow. And you offer some wonderful events. You have some good events and just classes for older people. Tell us about that.
So one of the key things I think to that transition to old age is to be knowledgeable.
Right.
Old age is something that you need to be prepared for.
True.
And so serving older adults to changing times, we try to focus in on that transition. So offering tax savvy training on the computer. How do you have your will in place? How do you modify your home so therefore you can age in your home? And so making sure that the seniors understand as you get older, you have to prepare to grow old.
Right.
And so creating an aging plan around you helps you to understand and not fear. Could you imagine being afraid to grow old? And most of the fear comes from the lack of help, because you see and you've witnessed your friends, your families age alone, placed into a nursing home where they don't want to be, no visitors. And so SOACT is one of those organizations that brings excitement. So we focus on social and recreational activities. We've gone to Savannah, Georgia. Next year we're going to Canada. May is Older American Month. And so our goal is to try to travel every May somewhere. Our first trip was Memphis, Tennessee. I mean, you think about that. You pay half, we pay half. Right?
Okay,
Who
and we're
would not
showing
take you on that?
pictures of some of your activities now.
And so, that's the card party.
Okay.
So the card party, we do that once a month. And you get to bring your dominoes, your checkers, anything you want, bid whist, and we also provide a nice dinner and transportation.
That's important.
It's important because if you can't get out, the first thing you do is sit there.
That's right.
And you isolate yourself.
Yeah.
I was told that isolation and loneliness is like smoking 15 packs of cigarettes a day.
Wow.
That's frightening to me.
It is. Wow. And so you also have been instrumental in constructing Victory Vistas.
Yes.
Tell me about this project. And I mean, this is big. This is a big deal.
Oh, this is so huge for SOACT.
Yes.
I've always envisioned, and I've asked God for this assignment, right? And didn't know that it was going to be this huge thing. And so the Kingsleyan Project, they asked SOACT to be a part of their development for senior housing. I'm like, how cool is that? But it's an opportunity for SOACT to provide wraparound services to those seniors living in that building.
Wow.
There's not a building like that in the city. They have property management, but they don't have service coordinating positions that would allow you to do the social things that we're going to bring to this facility. So it's going to be phenomenal. It's nice. It's one of many projects that we're going to partner with. Think about senior housing. Now, you've been forced out of your home because can't afford it, or it's not accessible.
Right.
And so moving into a unit where you don't know anybody, what does that look like? And so we'll get an opportunity to bring it home and make it family.
We're showing some pictures of, development.
Think about that project.
Yes.
That project is huge.
Yes.
It's like a dream come true.
It is.
For me. I mean, when I started this organization 43 years ago, I was 23 years old.
Oh, wow.
And I'm thinking, God, what do you want me to do? He's like, I need you to advocate. So I am a aging consultant. That's my new title.
That's great.
Yeah. So Venetia Finch, which is my niece, who I've been grooming since she was born, to take over. And she has. So on June the 1st, I passed the torch over to her, and she's doing a phenomenal job. for someone else to buy into your dream, into your vision, and to carry the torch, that is huge.
Well, services that are really needed.
It's needed.
It is very, our older people, and my grandmother just turned 100.
I know. How cool is that?
Yes. And so when we think of services, even adult daycare, people coming in to help respite care for seniors, tell us a little bit about the need in the community.
Oh, the need is so great. It's so great because the average senior is probably sitting at home with not much going on. I tell the family members, I also encourage their church family, go see them, go get involved, start a phone tree, create an aging plan. We got to make sure that that transition to old age is a smooth one. And you can only do that basically if you're paying attention. So going to the doctors with them, making sure that the medication is suitable to whatever illness they have, and then making sure that they have a life, right? When you have family outings, go get them.
Yeah.
Get them out of the nursing homes.
So how can people get in touch with you if they want your services?
If you want our services, you can call area code 513-861-2790. The website is blackage.org. That's being revamped as we speak. But our phone is always available. We are always available. I've done personal calls. In fact, when I leave here today, I'm going to go visit one of the seniors in her home because she's been isolated and the cold weather will keep you in.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you so much for coming, Miss Sandra. It is always a pleasure to see you, to work with you. You have been phenomenal, and we are grateful you came on today.